In this video, Sierra and I are going to be vlogging our vacation in Hawaii. We were here with our mom and our grandma, and we just landed and got here yesterday around like
we're in MAUI
5 o'clock.
Specifically.
And so we didn't do like anything yesterday. It was just like a long day of travel. We got the rental car, we came to the hotel, had dinner here, and then went to bed fairly early. And so we're up pretty early this morning because none of us could keep sleeping. So I think it's like 6:30 probably now, maybe not quite, but we're just kind of getting ready. And I think the plan today is, it's raining a little bit this morning, and honestly like the sun's not even out yet because it's early. And but after 10 I think it's supposed to clear up a little bit more, so we might go try out a breakfast place, or we might do breakfast here, I don't know, because our mom has like vouchers that we can get like $20 of food at the hotel. Every day at the hotel. And then otherwise, we have a rental car. I think I already said that, so like we can, drive around to where we want, which we did that in Hawaii last time too with Megan. Like that's the way to go. You need to have a car. But,
unless you're like a resort, like only Western resort.
Right. And so there's a walking trail that I found that we might check out today. And then there is a Honolulu Bay is a place where surfers seem to surf. So if people are there,
is there a surfing season? I don't even know.
It's the winter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good.
So
You can
we'll see.
plan the trip.
Again, I can't make people surf, so like whether there's surfers there or not, I don't know. And then there's like that beach didn't seem like it's like a rockier beach, so like we might go to a different beach then, which I'm not specifically sure what one we might try, but like if you want to like just go chill at the beach. That's kind of like, as much structure we have this first day. It's not a whole lot, but it should be fun to just like get out and explore a little bit. I think we're just about done getting ready, and so we'll probably head out shortly. We have very similar fits going on today, which is button up, swimsuit underneath.
Button up or button down? Comment below.
Actually, there's a differentiator that people use.
I think technically yes. I wouldn't know. I think I usually button up.
Yeah. Anyways, both of these are Abercrombie. Sweat shorts from Sierra are also Abercrombie. Both our tops are White Fox, which you can't see right now, but it's just like a white triangle top. I decided to go with a low bun, which I think is looking okay right now. Yeah, because when I wear my hair down, I usually get mad because if it's like windy, then like in pictures, it's just not gonna go well. So I just put it up.
My top is from Target. These are Megan's shorts. Do you know where they're from?
Abercrombie.
Abercrombie white sweat shorts, and then I curled my hair, and then I'm packing like a claw clip, and then this must be my hair tie. So if I need to put it up, then I can.
So we're gonna try, I'm pretty sure we're gonna go to a place called the Bakery Lahaina, and it's obviously a bakery, but they have malasadas on the menu, which we got those at like the very famous Leonard's Bakery in Oahu. They're good, so we might have to get some of those. This is the bakery that we tried out this morning. So we each got a malasada to try. Sierra and I just got plain, and then our grandma and mom got vanilla.
Okay, reaction time. So, cream filled breakfast.
Cheers.
What do we think? Pretty good.
We are now going to go try and find the trailhead that I can't remember the name of right now, but it's that way. Finished part of the trail. We did not do the whole thing, but on the way out there's this Honolulu store that we're gonna stop in to get some sunscreen
and maybe a couple other things. Our grandma spilled her coffee on her shirt, so she might get a shirt. Little postcards. So we have made it to the little lookout for Honolulu Bay. Do not currently see any surfers, but we might just hop out and enjoy the lookout anyways, since we came up here. So, and I told you guys earlier, I said I don't control if they're surfing or not. I don't know. I mean, I even tried putting in some effort to be like looking up surf patterns of, you know, like surfers gonna be out, but like I don't know. Okay, we actually have some surfers over here that we didn't see initially. There's someone down there. Can they get it? Oh, I got two. Look at how cool that looks. We're at the beach part of our day. We are at DT Fleming Beach because it was close by, and there is a restaurant right next to it too. So if we're hungry for lunch, we can do that. Parking spot taken. Alright, Sierra and I are sharing a cookies and cream or whatever it's called shake. And this is like a peanut butter chocolate. Finished up lunch and now we're back down at the beach. Sun actually came out again, so it's nice. I'm actually also close to finishing my book right now. I'm reading Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney. And there's a crazy twist that just happened, so I'm ready to finish that up too. Target because we just kind of need to like get some essentials, and so that is what we're doing. So today is day 2 of our trip, and we actually had a whole morning already, but we're gonna talk you through it instead of like we vlogged stuff, but we didn't like talk you through a thing because we were just so tired. We got up at 3:15 or something this morning. And then we went on a bus tour to, what's the name of the volcano? Haleakala, I think is how he was saying it. And so they have like, you can either drive up on your own or you can take a bus up there if you do it through a company, so that's what we did. And it was very early, and so none of us really talked to the camera, but we did that. The sunrise was around 7 in the morning, and then on the way back down, we also stopped at a place for breakfast that was included in the trip as well, which actually the restaurant was nicer than I was expecting it to be, so it was nice. As far as like actually seeing the sunrise, they told us it was cold and to like dress warm, and so we had like our puffer coats and some leggings and sweatpants and stuff. It was still way colder than I thought it was going to be. Like my feet were freezing by the end of the sunrise, so if you ever do something like this yourself, prepare it to be very cold. Yeah, and then we got back to our hotel like not that long ago, around 11. So, I mean, the trip was like from 4 to 11, so it was like 7 hours already. And we had a late breakfast, so I don't know that we're gonna worry about lunch right now, but we are getting ready to go to the beach, and I think that we're gonna try going to Big Beach today. Big Beach right now. And it's a big scary. Apparently, no designer walked in and said like this is like the most popular beach for spinal injuries, so I guess it's just like a warning. But I'll zoom down the waves for you. Alright, so we are pretty sure the results of our board exam have been posted. We're pretty sure that our results have been posted. I passed! We passed! Woo! Decided to pack it up. We're heading out now, which I think it's like 3:30. Successful day at the beach. We just got back to the hotel, and since there's a whole lot of food trucks right next to it, and we haven't had lunch yet, we're gonna go try one of them. Alright, today is day 3, our full day in Hawaii. So this morning we are doing a hike. It's just us 3 and our grandma's staying back at the hotel because I was like, Grandma, I just don't know if you're going to enjoy this hike because it's a little bit steeper and more work. So the walking trail is great for her, but this is like maybe too much. So this is the MAUI Ridge Trail. Maybe I'm saying that wrong, but it's supposed to be 4 miles round trip, and then estimates were saying it might take 3 hours. You can turn back at any point, but hopefully gonna get some nice scenic views. You go up pretty high. We're trying to get there nice and early because that's what people were suggesting that I had seen, and so I think it helps you get a parking spot if you get there earlier, like close to the head of the trail. We did stop for Starbucks this morning because Sierra and I have been missing our refreshers, so as long as we get a parking spot, we can kind of like hang out for just a second, and before we start. It'd also be nice if like the sun came up a little bit more. Also yesterday, we didn't say anything in this vlog because we were busy recording a reaction for our other video, but Sierra and I are officially licensed physical therapists because we found out yesterday when we were on the beach that we had passed our NPTE, and so this morning we also got something from the Iowa licensure stuff that said we had a license now. So the job search shall officially begin when we go home. Alright, we just got to the parking lot. We were kind of confused at first because when you follow the directions here to get to the trail, there's like one parking lot down quite a ways, but then we saw it said overflow parking, and so we're like, okay, well then we have to, yeah, because we still have to drive like a good bit. So they have like an overflow parking lot, but we kept driving. It was like a really like, it was a skinny road, so if there was 2 cars, I'm not quite sure how we would have fit, but we'll figure that out on the way down. We didn't run into any cars on the way up here, but we found the actual parking lot, and you know, for reference for time, it's 7:16 and there's still quite a bit of parking here. So yeah, the sun is rising right now, so I think that we'll kind of get ready to head out and hopefully have a nice beautiful hike. Okay, views are lovely. We're 3 minutes into this thing though. It's a steep way down though. Steep first part, and who knows, maybe it's like this the whole time. I don't know, but the video I watched for this trail, the ridge part is before the top at least. So like if we at least get there, and I need to stop talking now because I need my breath. You're kind of walking in trees this whole time, except for the beginning. So like we just kind of came out to this view, which is nice. Megan thinks that over there is the ridge. There's a bench here, so might sit for a moment. The hardest part so far was definitely the first 3 minutes because that was so steep. The rest of the trail has been like, okay. Alright, we've just come across the viewing platform, which, look at this view. Probably doesn't look nearly as good. I hear other water. But I guess it's that. Yeah. And then this next part right here is the ridge that you can't see super well right now. Alright, we are currently on the ridge part, so it just kind of like drops down a little bit on either side, but the trail is still plenty wide. Pretty. Lots of amazing pictures. If you're here in Maui, do this hike. All right, current view. Don't really know how far we are from the top. We know we passed a mile marker, so and that was a while ago, but we got past the mile marker and we were like, only 1 mile. 1 mile. So we have pulled over on the side of the trail. We really thought we were getting like to the ending point. We really thought we were, because we passed like the 1 mile like quite a while ago. We thought almost a mile ago. And we just passed the 1.5 mile marker. I'm like, look, I know we're going uphill, so it's not the same, but like, I swear that was more than half a mile. And so now from where we're at, we can see that this is not the end of the trail. We can see people going up a lot still, so we're first of all taking a break, and then our mom might be deciding to wait here. Sierra and I are trying to decide if we're going to turn around, if...
You guys might just be further ahead of me.
We were not built for endurance. None of us were. Okay, so after resting for a little bit, I mean, I'm feeling better just, you know, resting. Because really my lungs are the only thing that's wearing me out. My legs and stuff are fine. So we've been walking for about an hour. That's about 20 minutes so far for every half mile we've walked. So estimating we have like 20 minutes left to the top. We're gonna try and go for it. Oh, that's the best sight I've ever seen. We made it to the top in layers. Sierra was here first, then I got here, then our mom got here. Arduous task. We started our way back down now. We were maybe at the top for like 20 minutes or so. So I think it took us like 1 hour and 20 to get to the top, which on all trails it estimates total time is like 2 hours 40 minutes. So we maybe actually did it okay on time, or average I guess. But we're kind of realizing on the way down here, it's like kind of slick and might be just as hard getting down, so. Okay, we made it back to the car. We're blasting the AC, so, and I'm keeping it on, so. We were timing a little bit just to see what our time would be on the way up. So this is a rough estimate. We weren't like spot on with like stopping it when we should have. But in total, took us 2 hours 53 minutes. All trails says 2 hours 40 minutes, so it was pretty close. It took us about 1 hour and 9 minutes to get up there, but I think we kind of forgot to hit the button earlier. And then, what? Oh, lap 1, just kidding. 1 hour and 39 minutes to get up there. I think part of that was like when we were already up there waiting though. And then we were up there for probably like 10, 15 minutes. And then only 1 hour and 9 minutes to get down. So definitely much faster. Here's our general consensus. Anyone who's like averagely fit can probably do it, but like it is hard if you go all the way to the top. And then up is much more strenuous. Like if you're not an endurance person, it'll test you, but you can do it. And then on the way down, not really strenuous at all, except for it's just more dangerous coming down. You have to, kind of hurts your joints a little bit more because you're like having to control yourself and not fall. And it's also a little bit slick. So, but I would recommend, honestly, I do think some of the better views are still towards the beginning of the trail. So it's worth just coming to like see how far you can go, even if you can't go all the way to the top.
If you can make it past that first mile.
Yeah.
Isn't that where that one overlook out?
Yeah, you'll get to at least like one overlook that's pretty nice, I think before the mile marker, or close to it, so. Made it to the pool. I went for a little bit of swim. I think Megan might be gearing up for a swim of her own. Go Megan, go Megan. Megan, I hate the cold. Give yourself like a 10-second countdown. There she goes. Alright, Mom did it. So we have not vlogged since coming back inside, I don't think, but tonight is luau night. So that is where we are heading to now. Say hello to the vlog.
Okay, we just got back from the luau. It was actually really good. It wasn't my idea to try the luau, but I honestly enjoyed it more than I thought I would, and so I would recommend. I didn't really know what to expect. Like, obviously I had the general idea of like what a luau is, but it was good. So I am going to change out of this, and then we actually got some popcorn in the lobby that we're going to snack on, and then I'll finish getting ready for bed. Tomorrow, we have nothing planned, so we're just going to see what happens tomorrow. Our grandma mentioned she's been wanting to go shopping, so we might do that, but I don't know where.
Good morning, happy Friday? Yeah. Which is day 4 of vacation. We are up and at 'em, heading to get breakfast. We are going to stop at Krispy Kreme first and then drive over to Lahaina again and do some shopping to start off the day, maybe eventually grab some lunch, and then we're also going to stay over there to have a nice little beach day, which hopefully this beach will have good swimming water. But Megan thought that about Big Beach, and that was apparently not a good swimming beach, so we're hoping for a good one today. Finished up at the Whaler Village. We also ate at Leilani's, and now we are heading to the beach. We parked, I guess, like over here where we're at for Kanapali Beach, if I'm saying that right. You can really only park in designated parking areas at hotels. So we're at, which hotel are we in the back? The Westin?
The Westin.
So that's where we're parked.
That's the parking fee though.
Yeah. So it is 4:40 right now. We've had a very nice, relaxing day. I'm listening to an audiobook right now called Icebreaker. That's what I switched to since I finished the Slow-Made Equation. Sierra's in the middle of reading her book. Also, I was listening to some Dateline, fell asleep doing that. But we're getting ready to head out because the sun kind of went away. And we're going to get Haagen-Dazs since we're right next to a mall here. And so we were talking about doing that since I saw that they had a Haagen-Dazs here. We were just leaving. We parked at the Westin like we said earlier, but you pay after when you're leaving, and it's going to be $50 when it's a visitor parking thing. But when we were leaving, you have to like scan your barcode on the ticket for you to pay and whatever. But it wasn't working. It kept saying system error. Even if you had like lost ticket, it said system error. So our mom did the little info thing, talking to like the security person, and just explained what was going on. He's like, "I got you, ma'am," and just opened the gate and off we went. So we didn't even have to pay for parking. We're gonna stop at the hot tub for a little bit. This hot tub is extremely hot right now. I mean, I'm getting used to it, but I'm gonna record Sierra's reaction because I'm just gonna have her walk in. Ow, that's hot. She sat right next to this camera, but that was so funny. You get used to it. Hopefully it's not at We haven't vlogged in a while, but we did some laundry and we genuinely feel like new people. Like, it was so necessary. Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. It's day 5 here in Maui, and we are getting ready to head out. A little bit of a slower start to the morning since it was raining a little bit.
We've honestly been pretty lucky with the weather, though.
Yeah.
This is the first, like, not great weather day.
So the only thing we have planned today is whale watching. That's from 1:30 to 3:30, but we're going to head out and try to go to the shopping area that's in kind of the same location we have to leave for the whale watching tour. Our outfits today are all in the same vein. Okay, so this is the blue set that I'm wearing.
Don't be so scared.
This blue set, where is it from? Oh, Pepper Mayo. And then I'm wearing just my swimsuit underneath, which is actually Megan's swimsuit. And then
I
Megan
DIY'd my own. These are both from Abercrombie, but these are sweat shorts, and this is just a button-up I got from there. And then I'm just wearing my swimsuit underneath.
And then our mom, she also has a pepper mayo outfit. I almost said suit.
Yeah.
And then she's got her swimsuit on.
I got blue fin.
Okay, we finished lunch. We went to a place called Johnny's Heist, which was a pizza place, and that guy had a great story. So, and they kept just like bringing out food for us that we didn't even order. I think he was saying he was from Italy. He had been in Finland as well, and then they just moved here because his wife's parents were here or something, and it was a nice restaurant. But now we are going to the whale watching tour. So we are walking along the harbor to get to the boat. And I hope the lighting's okay because I cannot see what the camera looks like right now. And board of the boat. Took a while. Our feet are tired. We are now in the Maui Ocean Center because apparently their gift shop sells Pandora charms and our mom does that. So, and look, I said, I was like, I probably don't allow food or beverage in there. And our mom just got a Diet Pepsi that she's now chugging. We are now heading to Sugar Beach, which is like 10 minutes away.
To Sugar Beach.
So it's a good one. Okay, the craziest thing just happened. So, we were leaving the aquarium and we were like, okay, what do we do now? And we were just kind of like, we don't have anything else planned. So we looked up the closest beach to us. It's called Sugar Beach. So we're like, okay, we will go there. Had a little bit of some trouble finding parking and whatnot. Pulled into like one parking lot that was like a resort called Sugar Beach, and then that wasn't gonna work. Pulled into another parking lot, and then we're turning out of that parking lot to get back onto the road. And our mom, like, she paid attention first. Was like, oh, that dog's in the car. I look over, and it's the same exact dog we saw like 4 days ago. So I have a picture, I'll put right here for my phone. I took out my phone because it was like, they had flowers in the back of this truck. The dog was in it. I just thought it was picturesque. So I took a picture. We're driving and it's the same dog in the same car with the same flowers in the back. Like, what are the odds? Because we are not anywhere close to where we were when we saw the dog last time. So I took another picture. So. Is that a whale? Yeah, how's its tail staying up like that? We did sunset on the beach, which the sun just set, so now we're kind of packing up. But there's actually a couple whales that we could see sitting down here while we were watching the sunset. They were pretty active with flipping their tails around and stuff, but none of them breached, so we still did not see that today. After a night just eating dinner at the hotel again, we are heading up to the room. Probably this will be the last clip for the night, probably. I'm gonna finalize hopefully what we're doing tomorrow, and see what you guys then. First stop of the day, Starbucks. Sierra, what'd you say about their refreshers?
She said they make them love here.
You can always get a good or bad batch, and we've gotten some good batches here. Okay, we came back to our hotel after Starbucks just because we wanted to get ready, not before going to Starbucks. So, let me show you guys how I do my messy bun, because I kind of have like
this always works for me, and I have longer, fairly thick hair, and I can like always do it. It always looks pretty consistent, I feel like, and it's like secure. Today we are going to, so usually in Maui when people come here, they will do the road to Hana, like it's a pretty popular thing to do. However, we didn't really want to pay to have, you know, a driver to take us along the route, and we also did not want to drive because I've heard iffy things, and none of us are very comfortable going and driving when there might be like one ways. Like, we just don't want to put ourselves in a situation where we're driving and we're just like, oh my god, this was a bad idea. So instead, there's one waterfall that's like right at the beginning before the roads get interesting, and it's called Twin Falls, and the hike to get to it's pretty easy, which is good for our grandma. And so we're gonna go there. There's a couple beaches near Paia, which is the town that's close by that we might go to and kind of check those out. And then we also have not tried any shaved ice while we've been here. There's a couple places that have that there as well. So that's what's currently planned. I don't know if it's gonna take the full day. We might have to wing it later. Okay, step 1, gather your hair in a ponytail. Okay, step 2, wrap around 2 times like normal. And then on the third one, you're gonna do a little half thing. You wanna pull this out to be like, this is the size that your bun's gonna be. So pull it out however much you want of that. Then with the rest of your hair, you're going to twist it around. Okay. If I didn't explain the end well, you literally just need to wrap your hair around, wrap it around the bun, and then tuck it into the ponytail. And that's the bun. Alright, we are heading out for the day, so it's about 9 o'clock. We're gonna start off by doing the waterfall first today, since that's kind of like the main thing that we had planned. So we've got about a half-hour drive to get to the parking lot, and then I don't know how long the hike is, but I saw it was fairly short and easy, so. For future reference for anyone who may or may not find this helpful, but there's a large parking lot here and they have people working it, so like parking's not an issue, or shouldn't be anyways. It's $10 to park. The person just told us that the larger waterfall is closed today because of flooding, but there's a couple smaller waterfalls, and they also said no swimming because of the brown water. But we're not seeing any other waterfalls on this trip, so we figured we drove all the way over here. Here's what everyone got. I just got plain cherry. I got cherry and cola. What'd you get?
Raspberry.
And then
Pineapple.
pretty good. We are back in the car. We were walking around Paia looking at the different shops and stuff. I will show you. I've been looking for a sweatshirt that I like, so I finally found one. This is the store I got it at. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that. And then this is what it looks like. It's a pretty basic sweatshirt, but I like, or I think I would like how it fits. Anyways, I think that I personally am getting, not hangry, but just like, I am tired and hot.
It is so hot in this car right now.
And I need a place to not be tired and hot. The beach that we were at before going shopping, pretty windy. At points I was getting pelted with sand, so our mom is just about back in the car. They were going to the bathroom quick, so let's turn the AC on. But we're gonna regroup, I think, and just figure out where the rest of the day is gonna take us. So we came back to the Maui Harbor shops to do lunch here, which was a late lunch, and that was at Tante's, is what it was called. And then since my grandma's still doing shopping, we
came back to one of the stores we were at yesterday. We helped her, I think, finish up, hopefully getting stuff for everyone. And now we are going to hopefully head over to a beach that's like only 10 minutes from here and just relax a little bit. So there's like a rocky area over here that Sierra and I might explore a little bit since we just got here. We're doing it first so then we can just kind of lay down. Sierra can read, I can listen to my audiobook. Today is our last day here in Hawaii. We're also traveling home today, but that flight is not until 10 o'clock at night. So we have a pretty good chunk of the day. We check out of the hotel at 4. So we're going to breakfast in Lahaina at Betty's Beach Cafe, I think. And then we may stay on the beach over there a little bit. And we also found this place that has mini golf that we might do. And then we need to come back to the hotel to pack things up. Right now it kind of feels like we're in like one of those Disney like make-believe. Well, that's weird. Grandma just said she's only seen one cat. Finished up our breakfast, so now we are going to check out the beach that's just over here as well. Maybe find a spot to get comfy. This is the beach that we're on. We walked a little bit down from where we were at the restaurant, but it's kind of just a narrow, not super crowded beach. There are a lot of paddle boarders though, and a lot of boats docked out there. Mini golf place. They've got a couple food trucks right out. So we're getting some pineapple Dole Whip. Sierra, what's the scores? Not good?
Trying to add it up.
We're back in better for round 2. I just got a hole in one, but I need to show you guys the course. So it went down that hole, straight in. My mom also got a hole in one already. Okay. Alright, well, we are in the midst of chaos and packing and all that stuff, so we are just going to end the vlog here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching our little vacation, and subscribe for more content coming as we get into the real world and find jobs and all that good stuff. Otherwise, we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Bye.